Okay, so this is for our body scrub. For model purposes, we have Katie wearing clothes today. So the first thing that we want to do when we're doing the body scrub, of course, the table would be set up with the appropriate sheets, but we're going to go through and open the gates of the lymph system. And we always want to put a neck bolster, a leg bolster. That way we have just a better opportunity for drainage. So we're going to start, and Maddie, just make sure you can see my hands. So we're going to start with opening the terminus. And again, this is like very light, just creating a ripple of the skin or traction of the skin. I can create a little bit of swim strokes if I want. And I'm just going to create a little bit of a deep cervical lymph drainage. You could do about 20 of these strokes per area. And we're going to go down to the apical. And so this is just like a flick, downwards flick. Again, about 20 of them. Then we're going to go into the axilla. We can have them just put their arms here. And again, this is just like an upwards motion. So I'm tractioning from their armpit, grabbing like side chest into towards the apical and the terminus. If I wanted to be a little bit more technical, I can create like a little bit of a directional pull. But just giving this motion is efficient as long as I'm not just pushing down, I'm bringing it up towards the apical. Then we're going to open up the cisterna chyli. Okay, we make sure that they can do some belly breaths. Go ahead and take some breaths for me. Good. I see that she's breathing from her belly. Now we're going to go 5, following the breath up, following it down, just a slight push down. We're going to create 5 of those. Very light pressure, following the breath, following it down, slight press downwards. This is going to open up the valve. We'll do one more. Good. And now we're going to go same thing, up with our hand, down with our hand, and then just slightly tractioning up. Now we're directionally moving it. 2, 3. Now, I already know that this is broken into quadrants, so I'm gonna always know that the body scrub is gonna go this way for this top quadrant, and for the bottom quadrant, I'm just making sure that I open up the inguinal lymph nodes. You can give a little brush. They will have a little chest towel that's here, or a pillowcase, so this will be exposed. So you're creating this like just a little traction here, and then making sure that this lymph nodes, we can go like up like this, we can create up like this, but just for simplicity, just create this motion so that you know it's going up towards the inguinal. Then we're gonna go behind the knee, and they don't need to move their knee. You're just gonna put your hands and just create like a little bit of the apical, where you're gonna go with this like pressure upwards and just like a flick. Okay, and I would do that on both sides. Now everything is open, all the gates are open, and I'm gonna then go into a body, one second, a dry brush of all the areas. So I've already opened up all the gates. So I'm just gonna come here and just give like this little flick on both sides. Then again, this is already open, so I'm just coming through. I do a follow hand. Okay, brushing through If I want to create like a little traction here, I can if I see a little puffiness. But again, this is just straight through. I'm always brushing proximal first, then distal. I can create flicks if I feel like there's more lymph that needs to. Okay. So again, I can create a flick in here. I can even create like this little traction here if I still feel like it needs a little bit more. But again, I already opened the gates. I'm not flicking up, I'm keeping the brush on the skin. Okay. Following my hand, coming around. And we already know that this lymph goes this way because there's 4 quadrants, 1, 2, 3, 4. This goes towards the axillary. This goes towards the axillary. This goes towards the inguinal. This goes towards the inguinal. Notice I'm flicking the brush without flicking it up. I'm just creating directional pull. Then we can go into here. Okay, and then I create this, over, sides, really creating a little extra tension there to let them know I'm going to contour that for them all the way up. Okay. Again. Notice I'm wrapping it. It's not much slower than this. We're really, you know, we can go a little bit longer on each stroke, but we just, you know, we just dry brush the whole body. Well, the front of the body. Okay, and then I would go into the body scrub. And all we need to know with the body scrub is it's gonna be rhythmic motions. We wanna go a little bit extra on the sides and really contour through here with the body scrub, really pulling, really pulling, really pulling here when they're face down. Go ahead and turn over for me. Just wanna show how, like, when we do this, we really wanna make sure that we're contouring the sides of the body by giving like deep scrub through here. And then we're here, we can just pull it forward towards the front. Okay. So we're just scrubbing, and we always want to scrub proximal before distal, right? So once I'm here, then I can bring this way, and I'm bringing it to the front, okay? Make sure we're getting the feet as well, all the way up. And then when we do the body scrub on the back, we're gonna come down and bring it this way, okay? And then this one's gonna go up. Okay, turn back over. So, terminus 1, deep cervical 2, apical 3, axilla 4, cisterna-chyli 5, inguinal 6, behind the knee, popliteus 7. If I was doing extra where like they had some stuff with the face, I'm gonna make sure I hit submental, submandibular, parotid, pre and post auricular, buccal, maxillary, and occipital, and all of it goes towards the terminus. If I have some channels that are blocked, like this is the AAA channel, so if there was something going on in this right quadrant, I'm not gonna bring this way. I'm gonna bring it through the cisterna chyli to the terminus. 80% of the lymph is going to this terminus, and the other 20% this side of the face, and this arm goes to this right thoracic duct. Okay. Only other thing we need to do with the body scrub when we start is we're gonna put some hot towels on the feet and compress them slowly, nicely, because we're gonna be touching their feet and we don't wanna spread any bacteria from their feet to the body. When they're done and they take a shower, we're just gonna make sure that everything is set up for them. A really great finisher is that when they take a shower and there's gloves in there, just have them do this motion for like 20 to 30 seconds when they get into the shower, because that kind of like seals the deal that we just finished, again, starting with terminus, ending with terminus.